eka ho bi na omo mpese omo bede emra ne beba amama bobo ho nti omo sponge kura mpodi afiri other paper so una na wo ho ene ensam no na etesan
medati obi on say ebefi asempo krampa na eye yerentin fojo eba be reason no na ehun komo bi edikan ama no hom ne so ema eye majority leader yere ayariga campus original na so say ye shabili kura eguku kase na no ejina NDC amanyuku no eso esanse abre no na aban daga wono na na osi abemu MDC amanyuku no womo na na omo testo eno nkokura no sabi omo amukotuku amfa kora amfanshim enu tie nam so ema womo sanso ebre eso moja ni hwebe akwenye bio ebe sanso aban nam so a aban tacha ye eba ya ema aban fufuyi etime eba ye ni nyina no ejina ebra na eye dom kuma sabrin mu no eye NDC fo no ebo modern hwebe antapili ebetimi akwakoto ma hwebe fie no ehun sembe tina ya hare so nanso entia manisa esanse enna womade to so no enna na awo ama sebi wadu otobe beso ama ne twemu menti ehun benya se o sanso ehwe yeshe ni bio nti apansa tsaba yeyi na ehun benya se o sanso so hwe na ehun emra sem no omohwe na omokasa di edefo ho nti nam so kokra ma obie yewra ma hama yarega impokra podi tujache mi se womokra de anke betimi a anka abenya wotiswe waya krado agia tupa se eye tenete bia no beli eba obehwe na fe waje ade atum nanso enya ma ye anka eye efidiem wono no eye na hyebedwafo no na se ebia womo a omoda eye committee ni so no ehwe aboa amabibia etimi akoso no anka omo kwado munyi kanyinkin ansampo kra na beli aba bipiemu ewo na hyebedesi nanso fotokum shegum ni nyina kwansenko nu a ebre taso se wo se ena polipoli eye edunu baako 21 days a wo de ato so mo twen se saa bri ni bedru no na fe bibia etimi atoto na akwa mu na ne enya bedru eye fidwemu no ma na fe wani ama wadu ni mpeni so anase bi poku a wotope na wahye etimi akoso enti enu nkomotie ana enam so a speaker esan so ma eye akonya biemu a eye yura intim fojo eso original na so a wo kasa dia to de chemu se no kura nie bele won sam o kama te se aso man nie ni dwumadi die ye wonwumadi awro ni bebre na die wo se hye na ye kasa e de fa wo mititiw eye budget mu nsensem a ebe to so ena mu mpokura ma budget mu nsem ba ko a eno no omu su se ne abenhye na wotimi ema ho kwan ma eye helicopter mako enan a wo ba betoi emu mienu eba be ye private jet yi omu su se ho nsem krampo na wo se hye ni edomo tikoyi na ye de sa LGBTQI+ any dia de bia wo ba na obeda be ma ne be meda ene stebi obi ncha kwade nyame ntanke bia kasa be li krampo no ye mfa nto ba bia ansa
abon
obi
ansana obeto aso bi o amame no ho ansana memo akwa wanim no se yetietie nsam no na wo mrahye fie no wo hwe mrahye fo no wonu mu dimina after say accusations e ba na fe counter accusations e ba no a wona na wo ho se na netie
no kwasem ni se sa LGBTQI+ bill yi ase minimum eye dom kuma dom kese impo eye independent candidate for mpokra omso ma omwo ma shebede fi ho ezan se sabi obi ene unimi se ababada wono ma ontena ho e maka ma mekawo bible kese ti ade we nanso enam se wo manga na yetimu no bia wo eye ne fa wutie ene ne obo ne bra esifa nti ena ewu benya san campaign fo hwe na ka bill wo muntimi pass ema ne bremu dom kuma fam wo no womo de omo nhede ni asembi aka dom kete nso wo no womo de tumu se enya ade wo se yesoso so ezan se tabi onyankopon bo ba ne bema e ba ne sen na wo ba ka so no befa ne nyonko ba e ma ka so befa ne nyonko bema impo be wi ache se ma wade meni oba ne bema ne te nanso minya me nyonko ba be ka me yo ba wo amene ne to bema me ne to wade ase a eye bema so betia ka se o ma wade wo ba de nanso ne kofa me nyonko bema de ne de tenase a abusu semu esebi when e beso so sa nyema we so enti ma chebe le ti won mo dimi na de provokasem no obia nimu no ense da ni sachaye bia ne mum o chen ana o mo chen ene a se bia bili ese bia wo ejuada na ebinada e ba de tom na chebe le ti won man probability so me dia tum de minia e wo soro exam o mo chesa ben ko kwa no we just simply aka atutu chemu say enya ade a wo beso so sa se bi tu temi so e wo man ga mo ni senti ni nyina no e ya twenie mu wo mo chense bili e betima san ba beto ma hye de fie bio na o ma hye no ma twene sre eni abata
yo nana ma me na wase e wo nkomo yi ho na minim se nkomo na obi aka se akoye another emerging running story no de ehun be hia pa se yenya botre ne di nkomo no nso bi e wo nchanchan ka ho me da se bebre nu amane bo
me da se obi
right ebusia ni pa na ne bo nkomo e ye nana oponchichiku international reporter no Ghana mrasebe fie nia ene course wo titiri pa ewo LGBTQI+ ehon komo no na yabo ede amawo no hyane nsoma me se san komo yi enye mrasebe dwafo nkomo enye wo mo nko a na enkomo yi eye wo mo de na se ye ba ne se yi a se ne onimnyamfo ntimfodwo wono so kan nsam no ede faaye na wo kyerɛkyerɛ ne nsɛm mu ede faaye kosi bra wo mo ye first reading ema parliament ho krampo no wo mo ko ne benkum ne nifa sra ne abasa saa no yentie bi se ne wo ka wie ye no e wo ho emra ye wie a ye beto ankomo ne so.
Mr. Speaker, this is a business statement for the 6th week of the 3rd meeting of this 9th Parliament, Mr. Speaker, and it's been 6 weeks since the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill, Private Members Bill, was featured on the order paper. The next day it was removed and some disputed reasons were given. A week after, the Speaker of Parliament gave a ruling very clear. The records Hansard captures it that nothing prevents the bill from being laid. It is 5 weeks from the time that Mr. Speaker gave that ruling. And since then, no attempt has been made by this House to have the Human Sexual Rights and Family Values Bill to deal with the canker of LGBT devastating our norms and culture in this country, threatening our family values. And there seems to be a very, very conspicuous silence on this. Mr. Speaker, the House must not create the impression that what was a priority in the 8th Parliament, a priority to the 275 members of Parliament, has suddenly been thrown under the carpet and has suddenly been jettisoned by the 9th Parliament. We debated it and we concluded the controversy was resolved. Speaker declared that the bill has to be featured on the order paper. So the attempt by this government by blocking this bill and blocking it from being featured is a big disappointment to the people of this country, to the over 93% of Ghanaians who believe that marriage is between man and woman. It is a big disappointment to them. We demand that if it was oversight or error, it must be added to the order paper so that next week it is laid and presented for first reading, because on record it has satisfied all the processes by the dictates of our standing orders and has been duly approved to be presented, laid for first reading and consequential referrals. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I thank you, Mr. Speaker. We ye senior onimnyamfo intim fodwo wo present nsem ewo LGBTQI+ ho ewo mrase odafie eno no na asem yi hunti ye kwa homa no so na ye ne yenua Prince Osaitutu oye president edema International Movement Against Same-Sex Marriage yene no abo enkomo sanse enkomo yi ansana ebeko parliament na wono mu atie gina dendenden ni lawyer Moses for amanimu ni wo mu aka bi atie gina dendenden ene ko parliament ni edi kan ena ene esan wa parliament bi mu a ye dodo ho na nso asempo no dua no egusu simfinfin a ye hunu se ebebu ede atofom no na se tutu majo
Oni ameje oso na apom tesen
nyame ahu ye mobo mesra na ho so
Oba de adom okukura yen.
Ye de urade ase. Ye da wase pan so se na nwumre yi. Hot bite so e wo Sompa 106.5 FM ye ni affiliate. Waje bre na oni ye bonkomo na ne di kan. Meni umi enu de ye nimsam e wo entokwa Ghana asode e wo LGBTQI+. Ye didi nkomo ni bebre ene ye de abesi ne. Nana se wo hwe ba bia ya beduru se wo man a ne ye di kan. Entokwa yi ye kono ye
Many are my fanchia and mount and great team was Sompa. Na men fanchia mammo chief for baby Amuko Drubia and Rena Yensen and Minshira Mammo. Some of them made my atomo also. Oh, never. And yet, now what you and His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama said, the Parliament here, you may be a so more a pass a bill not. Now, at the yam run a bunny table so I'll be sign. So, now what you are.
Aye, now what you are, say a bank one, the sign.
In 250 people now, or more ever Ghana Parliament.
275.
Sorry, 275 no. Or more position, or more problem, any day. On a matter about 90% of my money in Egypt say, and Yadia so na Yambrentia. A could do parliament among the general populace, Minia, and yet and divide a political division as in MPP and DCBN. But that then could do parliament, not MPP and DC parliamentarian. Yeah, or minor croc they count. There a war we are seeing in say, Yamede Donald Trump, a share we are seeing. The LGBTQ group, no name, one more machinations now have been dismantled. And so, Omaibia is serious. So, they take a firm decision in passing laws to criminalize those activities or whatsoever. But when be baby, as I say, I see a DNA. Pastor Mensa Otabel, the Papa Duncan Williams, Darky Ward Mills. The Nasori Kessia Legon Ho baby. Any asofwa Kessia a war or mining in a minimum. Almost public figures. And yet, almost the Yamen Afra woman, politician, the Nipan Afra woman. But I'm a Fra woman, a Nipano and Yamedia Shawan Monsano. Almost Abrabo said the Becoso, engine and Yamefre asofwa, Efre a D4. Almost statements on Sa and Semuya Air Cosuano, anything. This will not be Christian Council. This will not be Catholic Bishops Conference. I say you busa these groups, but the individual are software, individual are harmful. Especially near Muya Mojuma Papai, not the Biamoma platform here, they can't say we know. They should come out and state their positions on the issues of LGBTQ plus queer Abadam Samoa Ekahuniga. Opening a Trimukaya de Nasikanchi Shika. Your politicians, Pedia, you are more camp. I'm not going to discount. May catch soon be.
Hey, Nana.
So your politician, yes. Share your institutions, the Bria, or Mufla to the bar. What to say, Yamobi scholarship. Yes, here, Domoco conference. Yes, Uncle Harvard in Kosia, dear. Yes, Uncle. All these things are linked. It was overcast as some George Coffer, same way back for America for Sabrina, Joe Biden, or on a cast and no more blacklist and okay.
I know the ATA.
It's our country no mono. Any scholarships now, more Pema or more mano. Any sad or dear now, more bridge, you couldn't get to your Giano. And until woman to me, Sidina, but same way, no. And yes, I may divide your mind because 90% of the entire population, and Quada and Penny and Ma, and United to say, so it makes it easier for our parliamentarians to work on it now. Also, you talk about parliament to be a low be a man and say a kind boom. And to say, oh, far issue be on May about, let's say, Galamsey said, yeah, oh, who say the Biania and Yaso be quite MP. Many vote to say, Nanasa more kind or can say, and my that you won't mean fun and demand the accountability on the person. When it comes to LGBTQ issue, on the day of voting, at the Omaya Day, a say a ma will be getting the position. So 50 years to come, Akodaya won and so or quack parliamentarian be any or Kafa when it Jinaya with Jinaya, and I will 2 years, a see who's any panel. But as I said, beyond that, other people must be asked their positions on these issues. Why are they quiet? Why are they for quiet? Why are Nananama him for quiet? This question must be asked. And they must be asked in their capacities as Pastor Mensa Otabel, LGBTQ issue. Papa, Mujina Hay, only one sorry, Mujina Hay, me Papa Duncan Williams, LGBTQ issues. Papa one as an individual, Mujina Hay, collectively, only one sorry, Mamujina Hay, Daki Ward Mills, Mujina Hay, also Mujina, sorry, Omoqua Bridge. And to answer, why are they quiet? So almost so much Yame, a Nipama, Yamia Pine said, yeah, you be that's a crabina. A crown cover or Sora Himemu, no more penny pay dear. Why is that this particular thing that destroys nations, that destroys people? Meaning, offer all sexually transmitted diseases or people who involve themselves in LGBTQ anything kind. You can go and check Sompa. Or share suicide. So be a kunaho, Edin free in summer, or many kind. Or share drug use, substance abuse, or many kind. Offer depression, anxiety, or many kind. Transgender for now, American and Britain, or Mutuku, everyone second. Why? Because Adena or Moriano, one, a conflict with spiritual well-being. And two, it affects the mindset, the mind, the brain, it destroys it. So why can't the Parliament of Ghana take a decision on this? I think this needs to, we need a bigger demonstration. On my Ghana, here one day nationwide demonstration. Now, anybody that match in huge numbers, Ako Parliament, Ako Jinamo say, endless Abbey. Ya bahafra no pano what bepping nunsia e some years ade we waduma otherwise your parliament no chairman no any one more mabe no your parliament they are taking demonic steps against this nation
nana ansa na obeto aso akọ anim no me pesa meti ade we free hotel na wo ka se one more kwaji sika no nana eno no ye ni hu adanse o
ohineba ye de ye betumi provide hu adanse. Now, my main case is to say, you ain't been providing what that you say, Honorable Obrempong, Sompa media constituency, $1. But a choir brought from the first one near managers, so who are the amount scholarship, Harvard.
Near man getting one more day and ties home.
Yes, and to know the Vienna no case against human rights or Chinano, you be blacklisted no, and now we have opportunities maybe you understand what I mean. And many right my name can't be true. Yenfa will be our Harvard acquire law. Now ultimate sorry case. Bemet me no baba. What is that law na your law papa?
That be.
What is that law no developing nipa? What is that law no develop your mind? Bema being a to sabe. One me did you fracture me. I'm an a young could be massa. I didn't see you come here as a win. Or Bob Jemaya Fefe, I'm one who will do them. Sheminia Babusia, Mamma Boss, or one ta, or when it was our own think our Wahinasa. Naba ware bema na ne bema be wo na benya busia na parliament na wo ho no se bema ware mema anka wan na be wo mama anka no me parliamentarians se ma ware ma e ke kwan na be wo mama anka no me parliamentarians. They know these issues. Why are they lying to themselves and lying to the nation and trying to destroy the future of this nation by this shenanigans and this political theatrics ya omuyi? We need a bigger demonstration in this nation against this very parliament.
Nana ne kura mu no a ye gya ho kra no. Baby a allegations akodru me kai se me ana me ne Reverend Ntimfodwo di nkomo wa fidie yi so. Ma ne kan ye people say ensa bi wo Jubilee House a eno na etnetne nipa bi a wo mo hyehye akire ma wo mo ntimi reintroduce bill no parliament eno achi ena bill no wo mo reintroduce ye e wo parliament ho ema enne wasa gina mrahye bedwa fie ho bio asan aka say wono no susu say still aban prevent intimidate bill no se be ya yemfa bill ne ma parliament na yenye ho adwuma sa allegations upon allegations edibesi na enenso yasan tibie international movement against same sex marriage samoti ni say ya ne kura mu say yenye demonstration no ebekwa akosi sen ni tia wa na yemfa sem nsi
But what's the name?
Metepa, Messinity, I will not feel fire and common in Concon Hansa.
And one of my catch there, no, I don't know, dear no man and I'm no. And now don't forget, say, parliamentarians here who want to be she said, football, she said, table, but tiny, and if you uncle for any beer, I saw only be a beer, radio broadcasters need be a beer, I am fully be a beer, it cuts across. Now, if you there no more be a beer. Minia obi owa the cushion is so boa banku and ankra the cry about back on chinanti. Otomani be a 1 year crack and say uncle Kumona the bush any of the Kakuno. And you know, so Obika and Sabi Wumua, and yes of bois. On to me, Marbon team a body and the Indian sing, but the Sadia may catch the one. Uncle for winning be your more flash, a bush semono. Are you saying that this Parliament of Ghana of the 275 people? No, are you saying something like clean? Why don't they want to work on the bill?
Nana, sir, Ebinumu ye biano dear, no, young can say no see allegations at seminar bia, and I used to say,
Openly, no man in your gonna say, Udo Nam Usu, no, what's a man, they are some ideas. Unim so na Mosu High Street and I get to Abena we G string. What is the near eyelashes? What they acrylic, assistant and assistant of Borra was a rig. Bag is saying what when Maya and I'm quite able to do. But then my one crew my so chineo. Now, what is someone at the car could see corners of a man? Then I will bash. Ojina Kwamos and Uncle Bema fan and Uncle Dash. Or never a allegation. Na allegation no brofo say your two-way aeroplane bia mewura Sompa studio me allege aeroplane na bewura Sompa studio. These people are among, now we are not lawyers no man sorry I almost say human right no. Obi say law na omoka. They are trying to protect the evil things they do. They are not speaking law. Because take this from me and it might be my last statement. Science has never defeated nature. Human knowledge can never defeat the knowledge of God in any day and any form, and anybody involved in any of these things is aware. Bema, ultimate no nyonko bema, obetumi apenasem, oba ultimate no nyonko ba, to the extent of person odon esa de bema tumi do oba, nasem na obetumi apen. Bema biala, lawyer biada, MP biada, minister biada, medical doctor biada, university scholar, professor biada, our beka sa asemono. Is either one of them or has been benefiting from their money. That is it.
Science cannot beat nature. Prince or say to Nana, you're not sitting from Common Concoha.
But Monfras of one one by one. Now, Ubia is taking a position. An individual is taking a position. Also, been permanent, neither gives him. I just said you are winning assembly my elections on Kwan. Yes, sir.
Nana, yes, sir.
Musa Niger gave me. Namuso Usubempa, Namusa Sofono. Say, to the moon, some no, or Mudina.
Mate, you better hold you, man. Nana, that's Henry. Prince Osei a president at the International Movement Against Same-Sex Marriage. One of the Omo cassette pa ebuna ni chie. Edi woman na insi so kase debi we di enye. Ono na ye ne no ebo enkomo nti. Se wote ya ne ene asie e wo mra hye fie. Asaya peja another huge debate. E wo ho ama ene ka mu akwankwa nu ase. Any baby a wonam bia no manfo na hyase edidi ho nkomo ebusa sa so sane obusa se mumu hwan ene be yimi ama na we yakọ nanim eyeme ana no na akwaya asem kase bebre eno ho nkomo na Leicester Company Limited o ye yas toothpaste ene ne brush no waso yasene ema ye de abra wi afei yemfa hot bite kase no ento aso emfa ema wo
Sompa what kasi abantu aso ya dam ya twaso adiamamo na mpanyemfo se wote wona asemmama wa chen tutumrika ne yankwaje so de ne ya na abrantie bia wanya mfihia no aduana ensia we kura de wo yowurampo ya wanya mfihia no aduana ensia ya kasai ne wo ka adwamu ye papa ama koto se won kwankwadada ba approach abosome no makomako aduana nwotwe won fanya mponkodwuma mfanka wona sa fene fasam ane ye kan we aya amasama circuit court no ane kwasetena na owura ya ka ne ho asem yi oye mesini ni din ane kwasi oben wanya mfihia no aduana ensia na mesi adwuma waya no wonu opanyi bi na ye ya abosome bia na se koba no so wie na adwuma bia no a wotua ne ka 700 Ghana cedis eno ni sika wo mo de tua no ebra asam ne court no na court de babato dwa akyeremu se wo hwemu pa no a wapanyi pa bia friend sa salifu na shiru wano ana ebaba ye complain edema posifo enam so ma wanum kokwakyere wo mu ne nyina no kokogina se October aboso na toso aduasa na obenyi wano wapanyi pa ya kwakwa ye adwuma ye woso wapanyi ne tua ne ka 700 Ghana cedis na sika no jesa wanum atwe no a na oben no kyerɛ se wapanyi ne mpɛso obetua sika ndia ma no kokwasa wono so tiwa wo ma mienu enti na ho kyerɛ na ya adɔso enam so ama wapanyi pa na ntwie ye gu ho anantwie makomako aduonu baako ana okwose saaye so okwa akoton na wokwa ye okokoton ye no emu makomako dunson ana otumi ton ye woton je sika 96,000 Ghana cedis eno ni sika botena anantwie makomako dunson wo ye se wode je ama wopanyi no woton anantwie ne ma no edi kan ma no 30,000 Ghana cedis na 300 million na ka ni sika bia aka kire wo se wotua de ka ho enti wo sha no se November boso nda to so dumienu no ababa je nkan ne de asoso no wia enya ne de eno was mema posifo aso ate enti wono mom ne koyi aposifo aso kire eno osa frɛ wo bin ka che ne se ne sika na ya ready enti wo mara maji we kura de November na enu so enti wo mara na ne nsa be ke sika no se eno waboabo aposifo ano se wo mara machi no enti bra wo bin ne duru wa pa no mo do ano edi ne ko hyem na aposifo no kire se wo mototo wo bin ano no waje tum se nantwie no na ya makomako aduonu baako enan de omu ho ye obetumi de nan na ma wo mo na mo makomako dunson no de waton ya waje sika 30,000 Ghana cedis na se wafom mra ye wo se de ne ko gina mra no asam no de court akonia ba afei na court abu asam no na wahye se akwase ben wonkon dada ban prochi se wawia nantwie makomako dunson no wan kan kire ni wura na no so etia mra enti wakwakodam na waye mponkodwuma de aka ho abosome makomako aduana nwotwe wo fremu fia wo de ba ya desua de
abusua yatso sam no eso awarahu semimo na opiemu ewotema community 12 a wanum kyeremu se owura bi wakosan ne ho ahoma na yesusu se eye broken heart share on Facebook ni so sisi ya Sompa 106.5 FM yakwakodi nkomo ewa homa no so se broken heart ya che open echewu a edia na ayeye ma wutimi eje wo ho efri mo fa ba to Facebook na se fama ye na be hwe owura yi eno sense hoyi ye ni wodi kuro Kofi David di sansemi mo enkomo ye wura oti yanka ma adwoe Sompa hot bite kase so ni
ya mineba
ya da se papa na arehu semi tema community 22 wanu kyerem se eben afarewa na yewura yesrawo wote ne san yesi broken heart ena ma ne san ne ho no kura bi wom
yo mineba dekini se abmo ya kana sana bante kana se ni se wonu se wonu pi sama pe ana obanka ma den so papa se yima ejuma ba Dengan mau yang kata saya amu yang main ini, na se wonu so ba be na oba nkan oba sama obetuna abawa bi oni ni kimba na umana be na hini na ni kate se wonu se ontu ni nkrendi
Odi Kofi David mesra ugina ye kakra ya pase ati asam na se ye pass broken heart panty ana se owura yatimi age ne kra afri ne nsam wa na kyesen ka no edene eti gina ye ma ye wa homa ne twetwese
iba tatiminka
ane emuda ho yenko
you enti be na uchini na abawan ka tre se won se ontu ni ntan bi eti kan kinu omunjai ɛno na se wɔn no ante ne ho afe
Sompa FM
nyinaa no se wɔn no ayɛ din obi abisa na ɔse ɔnyare oyare na ɔnse ɔnyare obedi den ɔse ɔnidi den na yɛ ɔse ɔnyare enti ɔmo hu sɛ abawa ne gyae a ɔne na gyae no ɛna ɛyɛ se wɔn no saa enti ɛnɛ na nsa se wɔn no kɔ abawa no hɔ sɛ ɔdɔ yɛ menu ɛte bɔne bɛn na mayɛ awo sɛ ɔne me gyae yɛsɛ abawa no bue na nka kyerɛ no sɛ papa ɛsɛ menu wɔ gyae deɛ a na menu wɔ gyae nti kɔ w'anim na me nso menkɔ m'anim ɛne na nsa ɔmo kɔ adwuma no ɛna aberante no dii kan nipa kɔ no wɔn so adwuma yɛ apprentice no ebi a ɔpɔn a ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ne sɛ wɔn no na-ekɔ fie nti ɛne na nsa deɛ sɛ wɔn no nko ara na ekɔ fie wɔkɔ sɛ wɔn no gyae ɛna wɔsan fa adwuma mu